What's up, YouTube? This is B-Side Investing, looking into Roblox Corporation. So if you didn't know, or if you are not aware of it, Roblox did IPO a few days ago, and I wanted to give it a day to trade and see how it moved for me to do this video. So today is a good chance to now look into it, and it's been performing pretty steadily. It's sitting at around 69 to 72. Yeah, so not much of a movement as I was hoping for, but it's good. So let's look into Roblox, right? So the company jumps to 38 billion market cap as public investors get their first crack at the popular kids game app. So they were supposed to IPO at around 45, yeah. But institutional buyers and all that chimed in and opened at around $70. So, yeah, okay. Now let's see. So if you don't know, Roblox is a kids gaming app. It's very different from EA and like those other companies. So let's see. So the company has private market. Yeah, the last private market was at $29.5 billion in January, the last funding round. So, and let's see. So, right. So the popularity surged during the pandemic because of kids can't go to school. People were just self-isolating and just in lockdown, and that gave rise to Roblox and other companies that were able to take advantage of the COVID lockdown. So Roblox is one of them. So if you look here, so the share started trading at 64.50, 43 increase from the 45 price, and they were, so they're on the NYSE listing, and the fully diluted share count is about 652 million. So the statement right here. So Roblox hit the market coming off an explosive year of growth, primarily from kids who were stuck at home because of COVID, forced schools to close and sports league to shut down. So within Roblox, which is one of the top grossing app on Apple and Google device, users create avatar that they can move between the millions of games on the server, navigating theme park, adopting virtual pets, and fighting enemies with their friends. So this reminds me of a movie that came out, I want to say a few years ago. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's Ready Player One. That was a really good movie. Of course, the graphics and all that is not as good as that, but the idea is pretty much what that movie had. So it's very similar to that. So last year, the revenue jumped 82% to $923 million, which still was a net loss widened to $253 million from $71 million in 2019, as the company almost tripled the amount of money it paid developers through its revenue sharing programs. So more than 1,250 developers made at least $10,000 last year through virtual sales in their Roblox games. So anyone can develop games in Roblox. That's what's interesting, is the players that play actually can develop the games that they want to play and share with their friends. So it's a really interesting structure, and so let's see. So they were supposed to go public last year through the traditional IPO method, but the company delayed its offering from after Airbnb and DoorDash debuted and underpriced their shares, leading to a huge discount for new investors. Roblox opted to go the direct listing route and raised a smaller funding round in January to minimize dilution. So Another option would have been spec, but Roblox is kind of a big name, so it doesn't make sense to go through that method for them because they don't need the funding. Usually, companies that go through the spec, they need funding as well. So yeah. So Roblox is a particularly difficult company to value because there's no telling what will happen when schools reopen and kids return to playing with their friends, with their real life friends. The company has been adding content for older audience, such as virtual concerts, meetups, and educational experience, but it's still primarily reliant on kids using their parents' money to buy pretty much Robux. So this makes sense in a way, but with the current climate, with the vaccine still not fully being out there and not many people getting vaccinated yet, this year still might be a growth for them with the advantage of COVID, I mean. But in general, they should be growing their user base. And I feel like it's still has some growth. So this might be more geared towards next year. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how the vaccination goes. So it will depend mainly on that. And pretty much everything returning to normal, right? So yeah. So Roblox has been growing for the past 15 years, driven by our community, driven by the awesome content, driven by our creators, and driven by our ability for people to do things together. So that's long-term growth plan path, and we believe that the continuous growth even after COVID. Yeah, so even after COVID, they should see continuous growth because people have used it and experienced their product, and they should, or most of them should be still using it. So the forecasted rapid growth in 2021, albeit a much slower clip, obviously not an exponential growth like 2020 when COVID happened. So revenue is still expected to climb between 56 and 64%, between 1.4 billion and 1.5 billion. So that suggests a higher revenue per user because the company sees the number of daily. So the daily active users only increase 66 to 12%, which total engagement hours are expected to be roughly flat. Okay, so if you know about apps, it's not how many people download the apps, it's more how many daily active users they have. So if a company has 100 million downloads and only 1 million are using it, that's not really that good. So we'll get into how many users they have in the next article here. Right. So here's what you need to know, potential investors. So they raised 520 million last year, in January. Private funding round, which gave them a $30 billion valuation. Currently, they are valued at $40 billion. And that price, so they are the leading gaming platform that you don't want to miss. So there is another company called Skills, which is not as big as Roblox, but is slowly on the way. So you can look up Skills too. Ticker symbol is SKLZ. I was invested in it, but I kind of dropped. I took out my money and then I just invested in other companies. So let's see. So the company has massive success today because it has a sticky and self-sufficient ecosystem. You could almost compare Roblox to Alphabet's YouTube, which relies heavily on independent content creator. So like me. So that's what Roblox, like I said, they have their own users creating games for other users to play and enjoy, and similar to what YouTube is, where they have individual content creators and people enjoy and watch or stream their channel. And yeah, so they have 32.6 million daily active users. Plan to post tens of millions of games. So they also plan to release more games. And let's see. So the daily active users skyrocketed 85% over the past year, sending sales up 82%. And right, so the company attributes this acceleration to the pandemic, which makes sense. Similar to what Zoom is. Zoom has been just shot up like 4 or 5 years into the future, like in terms of their growth. So let's see. So gaming is just half the story. For those unfamiliar with the game, Roblox can easily attract new users and retain old ones. And as more users join Roblox platform and potentially spend money on those games, it's natural that developers are incentivized to create more engaging content. This virtuous cycle sustains Roblox network effect. Simply put, Roblox has a huge portion of social element in its network. So it's a platform where people play games and interact with their friends, similar to what Facebook is for them. So for the older generation, when Facebook was popular, we would all be in Facebook to chat with our friends and all that. And it's globally still pretty big, even if we don't use it much. But for the younger generation, Roblox could be something what Facebook was to the older generation. So, yeah. So I think that was it. Bottom line on the IPO. Yeah, don't really need to look at that. Okay, so what I think about Roblox is the price to get in. I would say currently it's yesterday it was down -5. If it comes closer to $60, I would say it's a really good buying opportunity because this company will go up. Now, I don't know. I'm not going to predict how far it'll go up. I'll do another video in the near future and then I'll have a price target there. But for now, I'll just say when to buy, or when I would consider buying is around $60. So any lower than that, it's a great opportunity. So yeah. So thank you for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe. Please note this is not financial advice. Do your own research and think for yourself. Do your own DD. Build up your conviction. Do more research on Roblox. See if it fits your investing style, investing criteria is. Do proper risk management and invest wisely. All right. See you in the next one, guys. Thanks.